many things have been done, but the most important and exciting ones are yet to come, and they are the approval of these 3 laws, these 3 bills that will come out quite soon. And most of the people I spoke to, and we're talking not only about people in government, but also institutions like the MFSA, like Central Bank, like Malta Enterprises, they really understood the importance. So I was able to gain the interest and the support of all the experts. In fact, when the strategy went up to cabinet, it had like unanimous approval, and that I think was an excellent start for this big plan. Are aiming at creating an environment here on Malta which is very open to the second generation blockchains. So all the Ethereums, Cardanos, all those that basically support smart contract technology and which go beyond the financial aspects of cryptocurrencies and ICOs, but start dealing with more sophisticated technology or technology arrangements as they are called in the laws. Once companies are able to set up here according to Maltese law, well, because they are in Europe, their business would have access to the whole of the EU market. And I think that is a very strong proposition. Facing a new technology, and if we look at the famous technology adoption curves, they all are like an S, like that, and some technologies have taken decades to become widespread. Think of electricity, for instance, and the more we've come to our time, these adoption timeframes from 0 to almost pervasive total adoption, these timeframes have become smaller and smaller. The blockchain is a technology, so it's on one of these adoption curves. Of course, it's still an immature technology, it's still evolving, so it might be hard to say which one of the many blockchains will be the one that will gain this huge adoption. But there's no doubt that when this starts, it's going to happen very, very quickly. So you have like a global infrastructure which is there to support the adoption of this technology. It will happen very quickly. And Malta has had experience with financial services, with iGaming, where this has happened. And iGaming, Malta is a leading jurisdiction, if not the leading jurisdiction. And that has inspired many to think in the same way. But for me, the blockchain island is something else. It's not a physical island. The blockchain island is virtual. It is in the cryptosphere. So what the word blockchain island means is that Malta wants to establish a virtual jurisdiction in the cryptosphere. It's in outer space, where in virtue of these laws and regulations, we are creating a nice space to be in for all crypto entrepreneurs who want to create the next generation of technology. So I'm really convinced that once these 3 laws are approved, there will be an avalanche of crypto companies coming here. On the one side, you will have the cryptocurrency ones, the ICOs, which will find it favorable to be here. But then I think you will have all those who are developing applications on Ethereum or other smart contract platforms that will understand that Malta will be absolutely unique for that kind of business. Well, blockchain has many different aspects and facets. When you try to explain it, it's really the situation of the blind men who are touching an elephant, and everyone understands a little bit and piece, but no one has the big perspective. So how can you gain a big perspective of this? Well, first of all, it's not only about cryptocurrencies. That is the first message that must be understood. It is a foundational technology, like the internet was 30 years ago, and we've seen where internet has brought us in these 30 years. So that kind of development, I think we will see again on top of the blockchain. There are many different flavors of blockchains. You will hear about public, private, permissionless. It really depends on the business models that you want to implement, which flavor of blockchain you should use and adopt. But the one single message that the man in the street should understand is that the public unpermissioned blockchain, that is the big thing, because this is a new medium. It's a new medium which is global, it's everywhere, and it is uncensorable. This has huge consequences for society, for politics, for economics, which no other medium has ever brought to mankind. That is where you will see the greatest revolutions.